What if I told you that a simple, inert metal has driven more people to madness than any other substance on Earth? It has built empires and torn them down. It has inspired breathtaking works of art and fueled the most savage acts of war. We don't eat it. We don't drink it. For most of human history, it had very little practical use. Yet, for this one shimmering element, we have crossed oceans, conquered continents, and enslaved our own kind. This metal doesn't just reflect our desires, it warps them, twisting ambition into a fever that has burned through civilizations for millennia. It promises eternity, but often delivers only ruin. This is the story of gold, but it's not the story you think you know. It's a journey that begins not in a king's treasury or a pirate's chest, but in the heart of a dying star, billions of years before our planet even existed. It's a tale filled with cosmic violence, insatiable greed, and impossible dreams. And woven throughout this epic history is a secret, a deadly hidden property of gold that has been overlooked for centuries. A secret that connects the death of stars to the future of our species in space. Stay with us as we uncover the dark, glittering truth about the element that holds humanity in its thrall. We will travel across time and space, from the explosive birth of the cosmos to the gilded tombs of pharaohs. We will meet a king so rich his generosity could shatter an entire economy, and a president who demanded his citizens surrender their most precious heirlooms. We will explore the laboratories of mad geniuses who tried to create it from nothing and the clean rooms where it now powers our digital world. This journey will force us to ask a difficult question. Do we control gold? Or does this silent, immutable element forged in stellar fire still control us? The story is divided into 5 chapters, each one revealing another layer of our complex and often terrifying relationship with this metal. We begin, where all things do, in the vast, violent, and creative expanse of the cosmos. But here's the thing about gold. The deeper you dig, the more you realize that its earthly history is just a faint echo of its celestial origins. And the secrets it holds are not just about our past, but about our ultimate destiny. The journey starts now, in the unimaginable heat and pressure of a cosmic catastrophe. Every atom of gold on our planet is a ghost, a remnant from a cataclysm of unimaginable power. Your wedding ring, the circuits in your phone, the gold leaf on a cathedral dome, they were not born on Earth. They were forged in space. Our sun is not powerful enough to create it. The immense pressures inside a planet are not enough. To create an element as heavy and dense as gold, you need an event so violent it tears the very fabric of space-time. You need the collision of 2 neutron stars. These are the ultra-dense corpses of massive stars that have gone supernova. Imagine 2 city-sized spheres, each more massive than our sun, spinning hundreds of times a second. They draw closer, locked in a gravitational death dance. When they finally collide, the explosion, a kilonova, outshines entire galaxies for a fleeting moment. In this cosmic forge, temperatures and pressures are so extreme that lighter elements are crushed together, creating the heaviest materials in the universe, including platinum, uranium, and our obsession, gold. For a brief, brilliant instant, the universe is seeded with a fine mist of pure, newly formed gold, flung across the cosmos at nearly the speed of light. Wait, it gets crazier. Billions of years ago, this very stardust, this precious cosmic debris, was swept up in the swirling gas and dust that would eventually form our solar system. As the Earth coalesced, its molten core acted like a giant gravitational sink. The heavier elements, like iron and gold, were pulled down deep into the planet's center. Nearly all of the Earth's original gold supply is locked away in the core, thousands of miles beneath our feet, completely inaccessible. So if it's all down there, where did the gold we mine come from? The answer is another round of cosmic violence. During a period known as the Late Heavy Bombardment, about 4 billion years ago, our young planet was pummeled by asteroids. These celestial invaders, themselves carrying the same neutron star debris, slammed into Earth's crust. They were cosmic deliveries, peppering our planet's surface with a fresh dusting of heavy elements. The gold we fight over and cherish today is not native to our world. It's a gift from the sky, delivered by a billion-year-long asteroid storm. Every gold nugget is a tiny piece of an alien star. Gold's first encounter with humanity was likely a simple chance discovery. A glimmer in a riverbed, a shiny nugget nestled among dull stones. Unlike other metals, gold appears in nature in its pure native state. It doesn't need to be smelted from ore. It is immediately recognizable, brilliantly yellow and strangely heavy. It doesn't rust or tarnish. It is, in a word, eternal. For early humans, surrounded by a world of decay and impermanence, this incorruptible substance must have seemed divine, a fragment of the sun fallen to earth. Its first use wasn't for money, but for worship. The ancient Egyptians codified this obsession. They believed the skin of their gods was made of gold. To them, it was the flesh of the gods, a sacred material reserved for pharaohs and priests to ensure their immortality. The famous mask of Tutankhamun isn't just a symbol of wealth, it's a theological statement, a vessel designed to transform a mortal king into an eternal god. They weren't just decorating his tomb, they were equipping him for a journey across the cosmos, back to the stars where they believed he came from. They buried their kings with tons of it, a golden anchor to the afterlife. But then something changed. The divine metal became a currency, a means of exchange, and with that, obsession turned into a global mania. Wait, it gets crazier. Around the year 1324, Mansa Musa, the emperor of the fabulously wealthy Mali Empire, embarked on a pilgrimage to Mecca. His caravan was so vast, it was described as a moving city, with tens of thousands of soldiers, civilians and slaves. And he brought gold, so much gold, that when he passed through Cairo, he gave it away so generously that he single-handedly destabilized the entire Mediterranean economy. Mansa Musa's act of charity triggered mass hyperinflation. The value of gold plummeted in Egypt and the surrounding regions, and it took the economy over a decade to recover. One man's generosity, fueled by an empire built on gold, demonstrated a new, terrifying power of the metal. The ability to create and destroy value on a massive scale. It was a lesson the world would have to learn again and again. Gold was no longer just the flesh of the gods. It was now the blood of commerce, and its flow could give life to nations or bleed them dry. As gold's power over human affairs grew, so did the desire to control its source. If you couldn't find it in a river or dig it from a mine, perhaps you could create it yourself. This was the dawn of alchemy, an ambition that consumed some of the greatest minds in history for over 1,000 years. From dusty workshops in medieval Europe to the secretive courts of Chinese emperors, alchemists toiled to discover the Philosopher's Stone, a mythical substance that could transmute base metals like lead into pure gold. It was a quest to unlock the secrets of creation itself. These proto-scientists weren't just greedy fools. They were philosophers and mystics who believed that transforming lead into gold was a metaphor for spiritual purification, turning a flawed soul into an enlightened one. They developed laboratory techniques we still use today, like distillation and fermentation. They discovered new elements and compounds. But the central goal, Chrysopoeia, the making of gold, remained forever out of reach. They could not replicate the unimaginable power of a neutron star collision in their wood-fired furnaces. Wait, it gets crazier. Even the master of the universe, Sir Isaac Newton, the man who formulated the laws of motion and universal gravitation, was a secret and obsessive alchemist. He spent more time and wrote more words on alchemy than he did on the physics and mathematics for which he is famous. Newton believed he was rediscovering ancient wisdom, not inventing new science. He pored over cryptic texts, searching for a hidden recipe to create gold, convinced that the universe held a divine key that could unlock ultimate power over matter. Newton never succeeded, of course. The dream of alchemy died with the birth of modern chemistry, which proved that elements were fundamental and could not be transmuted by chemical means. But the dream never truly vanished. It just went dormant, waiting for a new kind of magic. In the 20th century, scientists finally achieved what Newton could only dream of. Using a particle accelerator, they bombarded Mercury with fast neutrons, successfully transmuting it into a tiny microscopic amount of gold. The ancient quest was complete. The only catch? The resulting gold was radioactive, and the process cost quadrillions of times more than just mining it. As the age of alchemy waned, a new system arose to harness gold's power, the gold standard. In the 19th and early 20th centuries, Many of the world's major currencies were directly convertible to a fixed quantity of gold. A dollar bill or a British pound was not just paper, it was a promise, a claim check for a specific amount of real, physical gold held in a government vault. This system was meant to provide stability, to anchor the abstract world of finance to the tangible, immutable reality of gold. It disciplined governments, preventing them from simply printing money and causing inflation. This golden anchor, however, could also become a lead weight. During times of economic crisis, the system was dangerously rigid. The Great Depression was the ultimate test. As banks failed and panic spread, people rushed to convert their paper money into gold, draining the government's reserves. Nations were trapped. To save their economies, they needed to spend more and expand the money supply. But the gold standard prevented them from doing so. The very system designed to create trust was now causing a complete collapse of faith in the economy. Wait, it gets crazier. In 1933, in a move that is still debated today, US President Franklin D. Roosevelt issued Executive Order 6102. It was one of the most radical seizures of private property in American history. The order forbade the hoarding of gold coin, gold bullion, and gold certificates, forcing all US citizens to deliver their gold to the Federal Reserve in exchange for paper money at a fixed price. The government needed to take control of the gold supply to devalue the dollar and break the deflationary spiral. In an instant, owning a simple gold bar became a federal crime. After collecting the nation's gold, Roosevelt raised the official price from $20.67 to $35 per ounce, instantly devaluing the dollar and increasing the value of the government's own holdings. This effectively severed the direct link between the citizen and the gold. The era of the classical gold standard was over. For decades, international currencies remained pegged to the US dollar, which was still redeemable for gold by foreign governments. But in 1971, President Nixon finally closed the gold window, completely untethering the world's money from the ancient metal. Finance became fully abstract, a world of floating currencies and digital entries. Freed from its role as the anchor of money, you might think gold's influence would fade, but you would be wrong. It merely shapeshifted. Today, gold's unique physical properties have made it indispensable to the very technology that, well, replaced it. It is one of the most superb electrical conductors known to science, and it never tarnishes or corrodes. That makes it the perfect material for coating critical electrical contacts in everything from your smartphone and your computer to the complex guidance systems of intercontinental ballistic missiles. The digital world, in a way, runs on invisible threads of ancient stardust. It doesn't stop with our devices, though. Gold is essential to our exploration of the cosmos. The visor of an astronaut's helmet has a micro-thin layer of gold, just a few molecules thick. This transparent film reflects harmful infrared radiation from the sun, protecting the astronaut's eyes and keeping their helmet from overheating. Without this thin shield of gold, walking in space would be honestly impossible. The James Webb Space Telescope's massive mirrors are also coated in gold, chosen for its supreme ability to reflect infrared light, allowing the telescope to peer back to the dawn of time. Wait, it gets crazier. Gold's journey may be coming full circle. We mine it on Earth, a gift from asteroid impacts billions of years ago. Now we are developing the technology to venture back into space and mine those very same asteroids. An asteroid like 16 Psyche, located in the main asteroid belt, is believed to be the exposed iron-nickel core of a protoplanet. It is thought to contain vast quantities of heavy metals, including gold, worth more than the entire global economy. The gold rushes of the future may not be in California or the Klondike, but in the cold, silent void between Mars and Jupiter. We are on the verge of reaching out to harvest the very material that was delivered to us by cosmic chance. We are becoming the agents of our own heavy bombardment, seeking out the remnants of neutron star collisions across the solar system. The metal that once represented the divine, then became the bedrock of our economies, is now the key to our technological future and our expansion into the cosmos. From the heart of a kilonova to the surface of an asteroid, gold's epic journey is far from over. It is simply entering its next, most ambitious chapter. Throughout this journey, we've hinted at a deadly secret hidden within gold's glittering facade. We've seen the madness it inspires, the economies it shatters, and the empires it builds, but its most profound secret is not about human greed, it's about physics. It's about the very thing that makes gold, well, gold, its density. Gold is one of the densest elements in the universe. A cubic meter of it weighs over 19,000 kilograms. This extreme density, a direct result of its violent birth in a neutron star collision, is the key. Now think about the future. Our future in space. For humanity to become a multi-planetary species, we will need to build things in space. Habitats, starships, factories. And we will need to build them from materials we find out there, like those on asteroids. Iron, nickel, and silicon are abundant, but so are heavy elements like gold. And here is the deadly secret. While gold is an invaluable material in micro-applications, as a bulk construction material, it is a silent killer. Its immense density makes it catastrophically expensive and dangerous to move. Imagine trying to build a rotating space habitat to simulate gravity. Using steel, it's a monumental engineering challenge. Using gold, it would be, honestly, impossible. The sheer mass would create forces so immense that no known material could hold it together. A ship built of gold would require exponentially more fuel to accelerate or decelerate. A small asteroid, rich in gold, if nudged into the wrong trajectory, becomes an extinction-level weapon, carrying far more kinetic energy than a rocky one of the same size. Gold's density, its defining characteristic, makes it a gravitational trap. So, the ultimate irony of gold is this: the very quality that makes it so precious on Earth, its density and rarity, makes it a liability in the zero-gravity frontier of space, the very place it came from. It is the perfect material for our most advanced technology, yet a poison pill for large-scale cosmic engineering. We lust after it as the ultimate treasure, but in the environment where it is most plentiful, it becomes a burden. Gold is the anchor of the past, not the sail of the future. Its cosmic secret is that it's trying to pull us back down. So why? Why does this element, born in cosmic violence and burdened with a dangerous density, still hold such power over us? Perhaps it's because gold is the perfect mirror. Its incorruptible surface doesn't just reflect light, it reflects our own nature. It reflects our desire for permanence in a universe of constant change. It reflects our ambition, our creativity, our spirituality, and honestly, our darkest, most destructive greed. It is a physical constant in a world of variables, a tangible piece of eternity we can hold in our hands. We no longer need gold to back our money. We have discovered its practical limits, yet we still hoard it in vaults. We still wear it as a symbol of love and status, and we still dream of mining it from the stars. It has become a cultural fossil, an idea so deeply embedded in our collective psyche that we cannot escape it. We have evolved technologically, but have we evolved emotionally? Or are we still the same creatures who first saw a glimmer in a stream and believed we had found a piece of the sun? Gold is a paradox. It connects us to the grandest events in the cosmos, yet it often brings out the worst in us. It powers our most advanced technology, yet it's fundamentally a primitive obsession. It is a cage we have built for ourselves, a beautiful, glittering cage forged in the heart of a dying star. Escaping it may require more than just technological advancement. It may require a fundamental shift in what we, as a species, choose to value. A shift from a heavy, inert metal to something lighter, something like knowledge or exploration. The story of gold is the story of humanity, a brilliant, violent, and often irrational journey from the mud to the stars. It is a story of how a simple element can define civilizations. It is a story that is not over. As we stand on the precipice of becoming an interplanetary species, we must decide what we will carry with us on the next leg of our journey. Will we carry our ancient obsessions, or will we finally learn to look past the glimmer and embrace the vast unwritten future that awaits? The universe is made of more than 90 natural elements, each with its own incredible story. Gold is just one chapter in a much larger cosmic book. There are tales written in carbon, the backbone of life, in iron, the heart of our planet, and in hydrogen, the fuel of stars and the beginning of everything. These are the stories that have shaped our universe and our existence within it. Understanding them is key to understanding ourselves and our place in the cosmos. Our exploration of the universe is just beginning. Every new discovery, every image from a distant telescope, every mission to another world adds a new page to our collective story. The quest for knowledge is the most valuable treasure hunt of all, with a reward far greater than any pile of gold. It's a journey that doesn't require a pickaxe and a mine, but curiosity and an open mind. It's a journey that belongs to all of us. The story of science is the greatest adventure story ever told, and it's happening right now. There are mysteries being solved and new questions being asked every single day. Staying curious is how we participate in that adventure. It's how we ensure that our future is defined not by the weight of the past, but by the infinite possibilities of what we have yet to learn and discover. If you're as fascinated by these cosmic stories as we are, and you want to continue this journey through space and time, then join our community of explorers. There are countless more secrets the universe is waiting to tell us. Subscribe to our channel to make sure you don't miss the next chapter. Keep looking up.